Why am I getting copyright strikes still? Just take into fucking consideration, it doesn't work. It clearly does not work. I've been getting copyright strikes from people that don't even own the thing that is being copyrighted.
YouTube's in a complete and utter mess, and it's getting to the point where people are starting to leave YouTube because this problem has gotten so bad, and I don't really understand why YouTube hasn't done anything about it. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the whole YouTube copyright system has gone completely out of hand. People are abusing it to ridiculous degrees, and it's just getting ridiculous. People are leaving YouTube, people are just getting really up in arms about this, but I want to talk about some things today, and I really want to put my point of view out in things, so this is a thing, it's a point of view from me. Aren't those always fun? So, for the past few years, YouTube's copyright system has always been the same. They haven't really updated it at all. If you don't know how the copyright system on YouTube works, then basically there's a filtering sort of system whenever a video is uploaded, and that filter goes through the whole of the video and tries to find at least a point where there is something that is copyrighted being played on the video. This could be music, video games, movies, it could be anything like that, any form of media. And this is how it's been for a good while. It's kind of the law. YouTube has to abide by this, and we have to sort of go along with it. But the problem is, and it's the thing that a lot of people keep forgetting, this is an automated system. This means that this just sifts through videos trying to find things that are copyrighted and take them down, but it doesn't actually take the form of context that the video is actually in. For example, the copyright system can't tell the difference between a review piece of work and someone that's just completely ripped a video from a DVD or something and then just slapped it up on YouTube. To the copyright system, they're one and the same, and it's really hard for the copyright system to actually differentiate the two. On one hand, yes, this is a really bad thing for people like reviewers and people that do those kinds of videos, because their videos get wrongly flagged and taken down for no apparent reason. But we need to think of a way for them to actually be able to make a copyright system that does take things like reviews into account, because at the moment it doesn't. It just filters through them and takes the content whether it's a review or not. It doesn't see videos as reviews or just blatant rip-offs of other videos. Now, for the videos that do slip through the content ID matches, they get to just stay up in YouTube, and there's a little flag icon where you can flag it, and you can like take the copyright of the video or whatever if you think that it's infringing on your work, or if a company thinks it's infringing on their work and such and such. And this is where the main problem lies. The main problem with YouTube's copyright system at the moment is that anyone can flag a video for any reason and have it taken down and own monetizing rights for it. This is foul play. This is absolute foul play. The reason why is because the majority of these people that try to take monetization rights for these videos do not actually own the original content that the video has. My jaw like locks up and it's hard to talk. But Darbus, how do we get around this? Well, the best way that I have seen so far is of a video from GradeA Under A. This is a pretty funny guy. You should check him out if you like British humor or something. So, in his latest video, he basically spoke about this whole problem and the shitstorm that's with YouTube, all the crap that's being uploaded, and how real content creators can't get nowhere because of a shitty content ID matching system. And he came up with a way for people to get in contact with YouTube without making millions of hashtags, without attacking YouTube's Twitter account and whatever. The way he said to do it is to go and talk to the CEO of YouTube. I've forgotten her name, but she has a Twitter account. I'll probably find it and link it. And he was literally just saying, go talk to her, because she's the CEO of YouTube. She really does care about the condition of YouTube. She seems really passionate, and she is literally the best person to go to for this sort of situation. I don't honestly know why more bigger YouTubers haven't really made a video like this. I mean, there must be at least something that these bigger channels have to say. PewDiePie must have, Jacksepticeye must have, Markiplier must have, JonTron must have. There's these huge YouTubers, and some of these channels might have said something already, I don't really know. But I know that PewDiePie is thinking of making a video, and he had a poll or something saying like, give me your things for the bad things about YouTube. It's like, if you work on YouTube, you already know the bad things. You don't need people to tell you, but that's besides the point. It's getting off track, so. But I think the problem is that if bigger channels don't start making an outcry, like I said, PewDiePie, JonTron, these other channels, these huger channels, don't start making outcries that YouTube will listen to, then this is probably gonna go on for a really long time, because YouTube doesn't really listen to the smaller fish and see, because there's bigger ones that get them more money, and if they start threatening to leave or something, then chances are they're probably going to actually start to listen. I want to quickly mention I Hate Everything IHE. He recently uploaded a video about the damn Daniel videos, which is fucking grating as anything, and within 24 hours, I mean, it hasn't even been 24 hours since the video was originally uploaded, but someone had already flagged that video for infringing on someone else's work, which didn't actually exist. The video doesn't really have music that the content ID has flagged him for. This is actually from someone that went to his channel and took the monetization rights from that video, because they thought that they could own the rights to the money made from that video when they literally don't, because the things that they're saying that they own rights to do not exist in the video. He tried to file a dispute, but Jesus Christ. But they immediately fired back and said, no, we definitely own rights to this video. Because random people can just go up and take videos and take monetization rights, and because these huge companies can just take the money and not have any repercussions, even if the dispute is wrong. The flagging system is just going out of hand, and YouTube isn't doing anything about it. Now, if there's a legitimate company that really does think that people are infringing on their copyright and they don't want it monetized, then fair enough to them. They can take it because they literally do own the content. But if it's in a situation like with I Hate Everything, and this has happened to me as well, this is completely wrong, and YouTube shouldn't be allowing this. There should be at least some repercussions for these other people and companies, because literally doing things like this, filing completely wrong copyright takedowns and taking the money from those videos, is actually illegal. You're really not allowed to do this, and why YouTube thinks it's okay for companies to be doing this is completely mind-boggling to everyone that works on here, and it's insane. I don't really understand the situation that YouTube's in at the moment, and I don't know the direction that they're going in. The direction that they're going in from my position is the complete wrong way, and they really need to turn around, fix YouTube, and make it what it was. It was great. It was a really good platform for people to upload videos. It was user-friendly. We didn't get these copyright IDs all the time. I've had so many random content ID claims that weren't actually belonging to the people that they said that it was owned by. The majority of these were like background music and things that they didn't actually own. I even had a copyright ID once from the World of Warcraft unboxing video that I did, and the content ID was saying that the random company owned the music in the background. It's like, no, you don't. It's owned by Bethesda. It's not even the same company that created the soundtrack. It was just some random company that wanted to take the music and the monetization rights, and it's just ridiculous, and it's getting out of hand, and YouTube really needs to fix this, because this is insane. People are leaving, there's going to be this huge revolt against YouTube, and people are going to go insane and like throw poo at YouTube or something. And I've thought about this a lot. The main reason that people don't go to other places like Dailymotion, Vimeo, I don't know if people actually do really go to Vimeo. I remember when Classic Gamer went to Dailymotion when the whole YouTube game crap came around, and then they were like really worried about the situation, so they kind of left YouTube and then started uploading on Dailymotion instead. That happened for a bit, but there's no real strong competitor to YouTube, which is why people don't leave. And if they try to go to an unstable platform, then the chances are that they're just gonna lose money, a lot of money, and they're gonna have to go back to YouTube eventually, because there's no real strong platform other than YouTube. There's no competitors at all, and this is mostly why YouTube gets away with it, because it's YouTube. It's the only place people can go to, which is even more of a reason that people need to stand up to this. Bigger YouTubers need to actually say say something instead of letting it go by. Even if it doesn't happen to them, they should have at least some sympathy for the channels that it does. But this whole thing is just getting out of hand, and I've said my 2 cents, so I'm gonna sign off here. And yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Again, this is getting out of hand, and YouTube really needs to sort this out. If you do want to try and help in some way, then talk to the CEO of YouTube on Twitter. I'll leave the Twitter handle thing in the description. But this isn't new. This has been going on for ages, and it's just so happened that people found out how to abuse the system, that people have started to like really get out of hand with all this. So yeah, until next time, thank you very much for watching, and good day.